the Looney Ballooney Learning Center. As always, I'm Tess, and the amazing man behind the camera is my husband, Randy.
Hi. I have golden hands.
We've switched places today because we're doing a little bit larger design today for you. So we're switching things up a little bit here. We're still in the same place.
She took my spot.
We did. We just reversed spots. Randy's in the kitchen tonight, and I'm in the living room. It's a small apartment that we're in, but we love it. So how is everyone doing this week? I hope you had an amazing week. For all those that have been catching up with our craziness, we had no power on all days. Well, we ended up being about 30 hours with no power.
36.
Almost 36 hours. It was crazy. So we had a really bad storm go through, and it must have knocked down some of the power lines. We heard the chainsaws going and everything, and we're very grateful to those hardworking people that got us back up and running. But it did throw a little hitch in our giddy up there. We had our webinar that was supposed to happen on Sunday. Obviously, that got canceled. Randy and I made a trip out to the to a Burger King of all places here in Montenegro. We found a Burger King. Here, everything is closed on Sunday. They have no Sunday shopping or anything, which I love and hate all in all one. But that was the only thing that was open that we could hop on someone's Wi-Fi in 2 cities over that was big enough that had power. And I frantically got messages out that we were going to have to cancel and reschedule, and one of my mentee calls had to get canceled. And
we were in Budva.
Yes, it was. No, we were in Bar. We ended up in Bar.
Was it Bar?
Yes.
Yes, Bar. Sorry.
Anyways, it's been a frantic few days, but we're now up and running.
Okay, Shanna Louison's here. Hi. Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
Jennifer Nunes.
Jennifer, hi. How are you doing?
Joanne Marie.
Hi, Joanne. Nice to have you with us.
Shanna Davis.
Hi, Shanna from Utah. Wow, we got a full house tonight.
We have a full 6 people.
Full 6 people. Part of the core group, you know. We're good to go. But how was all your week? Did y'all have an amazing week? All recovered from the holidays and back into the swing of things. Yeah, the routine settles back in the first week in January. We had our live last week, which was fun. We did Valentine's Day Love little marquee that we did. Yep. We're getting a little bit bigger. We're doing a little bit bigger than that last night. A little bit bigger than last week.
Last week.
We're back on our midnight shift tonight. So I'm a little punchy. We had a late night coffee, and that's always a crapshoot with me.
I'm good with a late night coffee, and then I can go right to bed.
Yeah, he can go right to sleep. I'll be up till 3 o'clock now. It's all good. It's all good. See, I can't see there.
Why can't you see
that? So I don't have my laptop today because I don't have a table. We're in a weird setup. But we have on the TV, I can look over here and see all your comments. So make sure to say hi to me over here. But I'll be doing a lot of glasses on, glasses off situation tonight.
Saying hi over there.
Yes. But I'll be here. All right, so tonight we're going to make a design that has been all over the internet.
Hold on. Shanna Davis, I have been trying all afternoon to transfer a web domain.
No luck.
No luck.
Those are hard to do. Randy does those.
I do those.
A lot.
So, yeah.
Oh, Shanna, I'm so sorry. Those cutbacks, man. Everything that's going on, I'm so sorry to hear that.
This year started with a bang.
For you.
Yeah.
With a bang. Yeah, I hear you. We had a bad week with all that too. Back home, our daughter has all of our family animals, and our eldest one of the bunch had to be put down on Friday. That was traumatic. Went through all that, and then Sunday, you all have heard of our little baby kitten we've been caring for here. Unfortunately, one of the dogs that we're also caring for killed it. And so that was devastating. Poor Randy had to bury it. And so it was like 48 hours of just tears, horrible tears, on top of the power being out. Anyways, I hear you, Shannon.
Sandra Byers is here.
Hi, Sandra. How are you?
I've been playing with the
her situation. Sandra, did you see my comment on your post about putting a link? When you so Sandra, if you don't mind, I'm going to use your example. She's doing the right thing, asking people for reviews on her page. always make sure you put the link of where they need to go to give the review in your request. It just makes life easier. They're far more likely to just click the link and write something than have to search for your business name and then give you a review. So take a look at that.
If at all possible.
Sharita. Hi, Sharita.
That's Sharita.
Yeah, it was bad weekend. Anyways, we're gonna focus on the good because that's really like the only way, right?
We always have to focus on the good because
I feel like I'm a little old school mom. Glasses down
we're balloon artists. We have to focus on the good and the colorful.
the glasses have become the bane of my existence too, right? We'll get to ballooning, but this morning I was in the bathroom getting ready for the day, and I said to Brady, "Come here, babe, come look at this." I said, "Tell me you're getting old without telling me you're getting old." I have my 3 sets of glasses and my contacts on the bathroom sink counter. One of my old pair that I have to wear to get the contacts in, because you got to do one of these. Okay, I can see. Okay, put them in. Okay, next one, put the glasses back down. It's crazy, right? Then I have these, which I have to wear with the contacts, because the contacts are far away. These are for up close. They're an adjusted prescription. And then I don't have my contacts in all the time, but I still want to be able to read my phone and do my work. So I have a third pair now that are just with no contacts for up close.
They match your shirt.
They do. I got tortoiseshell ones. But anyways, that was my old woman moment of the day.
Old lady moment of the day.
Really, right? When you need up to 2 million pairs of eyewear so you can see in different situations.
So you can function throughout the day?
No, that's coffee so I can function throughout the day.
No, that's coffee so you don't kill me throughout the day.
He has been on my everlasting nerve today. The dad jokes. Jennifer, is your daughter coming in tonight? She might be at clogging. But the dad jokes have been next level today. Anyways.
Hey, I like my dad jokes. They make me laugh.
Right?
Danny. Oh, I'm so sorry, Danny. Her cousin was diagnosed with stage 4 liver and pancreatic and stomach cancer. Oh,
Oof. That is awful, Danny. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Trifecta.
Oh, that is awful. Single on glasses in addition to my contacts, progressive readers and contacts. Yeah, right. Like we all have those things. I would love to get the cataract surgery, or go have cataract surgery. I don't have cataracts.
LASIK.
I could get LASIK, but my script is changing rapidly with my perimenopause. Has anyone else gone through that? Tell me it's not just me. Beginning stages of perimenopause, I was fine, and now it's like so bad.
They usually can only fix one, or they'll do the progressive with your LASIK, but then you don't. So it's always better to fix the one, so you'll always have a pair of glasses no matter what.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I don't know.
Carletta's here.
Hi, Carletta. How are you? Carletta, we got you booked in. Our first ever Canva webinar fully sold out in 8 days, y'all. I am so grateful to you all. Absolutely amazing. That class is full. But the positive side of that is we've announced
drum roll,
a second class coming up in February. We ended up with a wait list. So I'm like, I'll just roll into a second. It's at 6:30 tonight. It's going to come up for purchase on our website, and
but you guys are hearing it first now, so you can actually
give you guys
you can actually click the link button in
the links at the bottom there.
Yeah, and you can find one of our links to take you right to there.
You could buy it at 6:30. It goes up. The post goes up on our Facebook, on our socials. But right now, it's available on the website if you want it. It's February 8th. It's a Sunday, and we're doing it at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another... We've added another show. I feel like one of those rock stars that we sold out, so we've added
another show to our tour, and we're gonna...
Canva for ballooners. Yeah, it's crazy. But thank you all so very much from the bottom of my heart. That was our fastest selling... webinar, and we capped it at 12 people per webinar because I feel that gives you the right amount of attention. For something like this, it's going to be very hands-on. I do it, you do it, and that's why I say you have to have a desktop or a laptop at very least. Don't have a tablet, don't have your phone, it won't work, and you need to have purchased Canva Pro in order to do this. Okay, it's like $16 a month. It's not that big. Do it at least for the webinar. You can always cancel it after that, but you will need it. You can do it on the free, but it is a million times harder. It involves third-party apps to go in with it. It's just easier to pay the $16 and have it all in one place. Time is money kind of thing.
Michelle Kimball's here.
Hi, Michelle.
Emily's here.
Hi, Emily. How are you? Happy belated birthday. We were saying happy birthday to you last week, but you were off,
Gallivanting. Sandra's here.
Hi, Sandra.
No, she was actually at work.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Mom said she was at work, yeah.
Mom said she was at work.
Yeah. So, Sandra and I just got off of our mentee call. It was another great one.
Yep.
All right, so tonight we are going to make, I started to say, these are all over the internet, right? The little number stack with the Lincoln arch going to a small little mini stack on the side. And that's what we're going to do tonight. So I made this up. This is the same base as last week for the heart little marquee that we did.
8 and 7.
8 and 7. Yeah. Good job, Randy. Gold star for you.
Ooh, I get a participation trophy.
And we have our little weight in the bottom of that. That's going to go down on the ground. And then we're going to go ahead and make our base for our number stacked. That's going to have our number in it.
Elise is here.
Hi, Elise. How are you? And then we're going to have the number stack is going to be a 3-quad base. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make that. I make my bases at...
I'm going to have to turn the camera over
ever so slightly. We've got our patio table in here to try and make it all work here. We're going to do these at 8 inches. So I am using Sempertex Black. Actually, black.
Oh my goodness, look on the TV.
Michelle Casey Hudson. Hey, nice to see you, girl. Miss you too. How's it going?
It's like a blast from the past.
I do. Her and I are friends on Facebook. And I see she's been up to a lot of... Oh, I did these at 7. See? I'm like, those are too small. Wait 1 second, everyone. We'll blame Michelle for that.
Oh, jeez. Wow. Michelle hasn't been on in a while.
Yeah. She's been busy with everything she's got going on. Love to see it.
The holidays play havoc.
She's busy. She's got a sign business. Right? I'm thinking of the right person. Yeah, she has Sign Gypsies Pace. And
Michelle.
she does, yeah.
Oh.
And so she's doing a lot of that. That's amazing. Okay, so we're going to do 3 quads at 8 inches.
Michelle, yes.
Yes.
She
yes,
says,
okay.
Miss you guys. Hope all is well.
Yeah, we're doing good.
No.
We're in Montenegro, Michelle. It was nice again. We've got 1 week of kind of nice weather. It was damp outside, at least it wasn't raining. I sat outside and I did a bunch of work today. It was nice. We did try and prep a little bit before we started. But
You're moving.
I'm sorry. I've got to move though.
You got to move.
These 12 p.m. starts for us really mess with our day, right? So I thought we had tons of time, and I've been reading actual books, and I got caught up in it. And so finally, I'm like, "Hey, Randy, what time is it?" And he told me, "I'm like, we got 20 minutes till we got to go live." He's like, yeah. I'm like, I thought we had like over an hour left before
You're saying 12 p.m., 12 a.m.
A.m., sorry. Midnight starts for us.
Crystal's here.
Hi, Crystal. How
Crystal
are you?
Webb. It's January in Manitoba. Enjoy the sun.
I know. I'm sorry. I've been getting the news updates of the weather back there from my mom and my kid. Not Manitoba, but you know.
They keep complaining about how cold it is, and we're like, yes, I know. It's so cold here too.
They don't feel sorry for us at all.
None
I
whatsoever.
can't say I blame them, guys. Okay. All right, so we've done 3 like this. Then we've got to do the spacers in between. And so we're going to do 5-inch in black. I'm doing black again. And these are going to be a 1.0 on the legenda. It's about 3.5 inches.
4.
Yeah, close to 4.
Because you said make them 4.
Yeah.
She had
Randy
me
was
prepping.
Okay, so we're doing 2 quads like that. Then spun on. Getting there. Alright. Alright, so now we're going to build our base. That down there for a quick second. I'm going to use a red 260. Really, in a perfect world, you use black so that it all matches, but I wanted to do it to demonstrate for you. So this is how I put my bases together. Okay, I start with obviously the larger size, the 8-inch. I put my next one on there. I always keep pressure on the middle in the knots. Randy, you might want to zoom in just a little tiny bit.
Little
I'm
tiny
far away.
bit.
Okay, so I put my finger on that knot, and that's how I hold it together while I get my 260. I spin it around the middle, then I go down and under, come back up, and then I tie that off. Okay, so now you've got that completely tied on there. It's nice and tight. It's not going to go anywhere. Okay?
And then she goes somewhere.
Yeah, and then I go somewhere. Then you take your next one. Make sure, again, you're putting your fingers on the knot in the middle. Okay, I know black is really hard to see. Pull up. Okay, some people that you can just go around the one you're adding. I usually like to go and grab the 5-inch underneath, at least one, to hold, give me a nice, I call it a spine coming up the middle. Okay, then our next one, finger in the middle. I find this helps so much. Down and around to come in. 1 second. Okay. Again, you put this on top. Put the pressure in the middle, not on your outside balloons, because then you'll squish them. You just want it on the knot, so the knot is what's coming together. And down. And then I take the excess and I tie it off to one of the necks on the end. Okay, and then you can take and cut off that extra. And that becomes a scrap that you can use. Keep it. And there you've got a nice base. Okay?
It's all about the base.
See? All right, so in a perfect world...
Why? What's so bad about that?
Nothing, my love, nothing. In a perfect world, I put 2 weights in here. So I would tie a weight in here and a weight in there. But I only have 2 weights, so 1 is in there. So we're going to get by with just 1 for tonight. If you're doing this to send it out to a client, please put 2 weights in there. Do as I say, not as I do, I guess is that philosophy. All right. So that is going to be our base for our number stack. Okay, and now, Randy, I need the number. Okay, I have here.
Number 1.
Yes, this is the Grabo number 1 in white. I wanted you all to see the white.
That'll definitely stand out with the black.
Yeah, well, I didn't tell you the theme, did I? We're doing a space theme. So, if they're on a to know before.
They need not know.
Okay, so for people that have a hard time getting to these to inflate, I want to show you. I typically will start with my hand pump and feed it in with the slat up, oops, and wiggle it till you get it through, so you get it on that to come through. You can give it even a pump to start the flow, but then I pinch it and hold it that way. You can see I can get that in there really easily. So when I go to the electric pump, it's much easier to find and guide the valve in, okay? Tess trick of the day.
Technique.
Technique. So there we go, we got it full up. Now, what do I always say you gotta do before you put these guys on? Trim these tabs. I was telling Sandra just tonight, when I was doing my floral certification, my teacher was nitpicky for the details. And she always said, Emily, save it with me, hide your mechanics. You don't wanna see them. Hide them or get rid of them, right? So we're going to take those off so you can't see it. Nothing screams unprofessional quite like seeing those tabs sticking up, okay? For me, it can ruin a whole beautiful design if you're just not careful to clean those up. So clean up your mechanics, make sure you do that. Now.
Hold on, Elise, those are 8-inch, the base. So yeah. The 11, 12 inchers are blown up to 8-inch.
And then the middles are 4.
Yep.
Okay. And then now, so this pump blows hot. Okay. So now it's coming to room temperature. I need to add just a little bit more. So I'm going to take my hand pump to make sure it's nice and tight. All right. Now, put this aside for one quick second. I'm going to take a 260 and cut it in half. Okay, and then, you know me, an ounce of caution. I'm always going to take any extra effort it takes to make sure it's not going to go anywhere. So I take a glue dash and I put it on the valve of your balloon. Okay, see I've got it there. Take it off.
Don't go.
Okay.
Stay right there.
Good luck controlling me tonight.
I know, you're like...
Okay, so lay your 260 over the glue dash and then fold over, nice and tight. It holds it in place. And then roll it. It's just an extra layer of insurance. If this goes outside without a bag or whatever, it can unravel if you're not careful. But having that glue dash on it could be the extra 2 seconds you need to chase it down the street.
Batman.
I've done it. In my early years. Okay.
We're getting like the stick of butter, my love.
I know. All right, so we're going to bring this up here so I can do it and hopefully show you. Randy, zoom in a little bit, please. I like these number ones because they're nice and white. So I'm going to take that and simply bring it down to 260 and then bring them together and tie it in. Okay? Spin it, and now it lays in that crease ever so nicely. Do I have that the right way?
It's facing you. Yeah, that would be it.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go. All right, so there we've got our number stack. We're going to embellish it with a few fun foils. Say that 5 times.
Few fun foils?
Can I have my foils, please, my love?
Which fun foils would you use?
Yep. So we have a rocket ship, and we have an astronaut, and we're going to add them, all right? We're going to do the astronaut first. Yep, that's going to go on after, if we have room. So you can make this as big or as small as you want. So I used to call this my full marquee size. I had mini marquee, which is that base with jumbo on it. Then this is my full marquee size, and then I had super marquee, which was a 4 quad base. And you can do any variation of all that. You can go up to a 5, 6 quad base if you want. So, for those of you that are unsure with blowing up these foils, when they have a big seam like this, I do the pulse and I let it go, or I'll fill up the head and then fill up the body and then give more, because the valve is in the head in the biggest space. It's sometimes hard to get the air to go down there. Or if you're really unsure and you only got the one and you cannot for the life of you blow this out, finish it up with a hand pump.
Or if you're paranoid about busting them and don't want your lovely wife to myrtleize you because it's the last one, or there's 3 and you still don't want to blow it out, use the hand pump.
Yeah.
Only.
Yeah, Randy's done that many times. Okay, make sure, again, you're going to hide your mechanics. So throw a glue dash on the valve. Pull that valve down. Okay, I don't like seeing the little thing, so I'm gonna the tie off, cut that off, cleaning it up. Okay, so and then, just make sure if you've pulled the valve to the back, make sure you're not have that showing to the front. So we're gonna go like this.
Joyce and Isla are on from Canada, from Guelph.
Yes, our garage sale fun ladies. How are you? I was thinking about you just the other day, my dear. Both of you, actually, about the Philippines and how things were going in Guelph. We're here in Montenegro. This is hard to do from behind, just so you know. There. And now, the thing is have as many points of contact as you can. See, I've got one on the base, I've got his arm going to, and I'm going to also do his head. Because you don't want it just bobbing around out there like that. So we're going to put on his head. Line it up. And see, it makes him much more secure. I might even go ahead and do another one.
They said that they're all good in Guelph.
I'm glad to hear it.
And she said you're looking very well.
Oh, thank you so very much. We're having a blast over here. All right, so we've got our amazing astronaut there. Again, I'm going to look for the little tabs. Make sure you clean those off. Okay, and now the weight of this is going to pull your one over just a little bit. Don't stress yet because we've got to put our rocket ship on there and then the link loom's coming down. So we're just going to go ahead and blow up this rocket ship. It's one of the smaller ones. This is the Anagram. When I first started, there was a big version of this that I loved much better, but I can't seem to find the larger versions anymore, so we just have this one.
I wonder if they discontinued.
I think maybe it was a quality. But this guy, don't be afraid. It looks like it's just a little one. It's like the orbs. The sides are going to open up. Okay? And you can see that final one is still sealed, but all you have to do is put your fingers in there and it's gonna, okay? We're going to figure out where we want this guy because the Linkaloons are going to come in to the end of them. So let's go ahead and do the Linkaloons. Let me put this guy aside for a minute while we make our, we've got white, but I didn't get any white 5-inchers, so our 5-inchers in between the Linkaloons are going to be black.
Well, you got to remember, rocket ship goes up, and sometimes there's black smoke.
There's black smoke coming out of the end of it. Thank you for making me feel better about it, Randy.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
Of course. So, Linkaloons, I like them at, again, a size 8. Y'all know by now, 8 is my magic number for pretty much anything 8 inches. And when you're measuring Linkaloons, right, you measure it this way. Not through, not like a typical latex balloon. You're going side to side. So from the start of the tip of the link to where you're going to tie it off, that is your 8-inch, okay? We're going to do our next one. And y'all remember, you don't go neck to neck, you go neck to tip. Tie it pretty tight. We want this to arch. If you have too much slop in there, it won't stay up nicely. Our 5-inchers we've done also to 4-inch. You have to make sure they're big enough. If they're not quite big enough, it won't hold it tight. They'll get floppy. And nobody likes a floppy Linkaloon.
Really?
Now, depending on how big you want to make this number can vary. But I've heard other designers say it, and I have found it to be true. You want an odd number. It holds it better. Okay. And I like to spin mine. You don't necessarily have to, but I like to. Makes it just a little bit firmer.
Locks everything in place.
Yes. I haven't said anything, Sandra. I don't know what you're talking about. These people think we have naughty minds or something.
We don't. You do.
Okay, maybe we do a little bit. You don't have to put all the 5 inches on as soon as you do it. I was just...
And how far up and over are we going?
Well, we're going to measure it out. So what we can do at this point, we've got enough on there. Take a neck from in the middle of that quad and your neck from your Linkaloon. Tie it in nice and tight. Okay? So we're going to see now how many more we're going to do. And how far apart do you want it, right? We're going to do a few more. Ooh, our floors are dirty, Bubba. And that's me. I am shedding my hair. I don't know what it is. Usually I blame him and his beard hair, but that's all me. Sorry, I'm going out a screenshot, aren't I?
You're
I'm everywhere tonight.
You have too much floor area.
Yeah, I know. It's like I've been released from the cage.
We got to put you back into your area.
I know. Sorry, guys. While I'm doing this, did anyone see I launched the January 25th Hangout with Tess and Randy today?
I think a couple people seen.
Some things are just universal. Universal. stop there because we also have to get our rocket ship on here. As it's coming for me.
Michelle Kimball. Yes, I'll be there.
Yay! We had such a fun time last time for New Year's. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that other half of my red put my glue dash on there. Roll her up. Yeah, and we did the hangout at 3 p.m. Eastern, so my girl Shannon can hopefully join in there for after church.
She said that she's joining in. Yeah. And Sandra Byers, that screams perceived value right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But also, you gotta... This would cost people more as a balloon designer because Lincolns aren't
cheap.
Are not cheap.
Okay, so I've tied my 260 that I rolled up the valve with to my link balloon. We're going to put one last. Okay?
What? Cover the mechanics?
Cover your mechanics, people.
This thing is massive.
Yeah, it can be. Okay. So I'm going to kind of do like it's having a landing on top of one. There we go. Okay.
I'm going to have to go back.
Back, I know, and we're not done yet.
My goodness, I can't even get all of this in.
Okay, so I thought it'd be really cute. Add some of these guys in here. Here, no, I think I'm going to do them down here. I know, it's going to fall
Timber!
over. I know, just because I'm messing with it all. Hold on. And I don't have an extra weight in there. It should have one more weight. Okay? So you could add a couple more of the red curlicues in there. But we got one more thing I want to do. And I'm hiding behind here.
You are.
One sec. Hi, y'all. Okay, so this is Anagram round. (18-inch) foil. And I liked it because, hold on, the green matched on the rocket. It's got to coordinate.
Babe,
Yeah.
are you okay underneath there?
Okay, I'm having fun. I haven't done a bigger one like this in a while, and I missed it. Like last week was cute. It was that smaller one.
Oh, Sandra's got to go. She's got her practice.
Okay. Have a good one, Sandra.
Oh, Shannon got the domain transfer.
Yay! I know you've all done this with a latex, but I want it this color.
Christina's here.
Hi, Christina. Sorry guys, one sec. I'm just getting this all situated. Okay? So there you go.
Got to push it back and...
Yeah. Okay? So again, if the 2 weights would be better on the base to hold it. But so cute for a little kid to be able to pose in front of for their first birthday, you know, do the cake smash in front of there. How cute would that be?
Why don't you stand to this side?
I can.
And there we go. I had to do the sound effects.
The sound effects, right? But it can be really, really cute. Again, you know.
Stick a 1-year-old right there.
Yeah, on the floor with their cake smash, right? Super cute. I love that the foil matched here, right? We tied in all the white and black. Incredibly cute. But that's how you do that art. It's not difficult.
It's not rocket science.
Good one, Randy. Okay? And you just play with it a little bit. If it's not entirely stable, I think what this needs is another one up here to hold it forward.
Shannon, now I can work on my website. Yay!
Yay, Shannon!
Elise, I love it. I sent 2 quilts to the quilter this week.
Oh, very good, Elise. Nice.
Not Elise, Shanna.
Oh, Shanna. Grandson's first birthday. Yes. Awesome. Shanna, you are so talented. So many things. All right, now I'm sweating. I also pulled out, you can also do starbursts. Okay? You could have done starburst down there instead of curly cues. Or you could add some over here somewhere if you wanted to. I've also seen them done. You could run a few links, and I pulled out some of the little stars. Right? The little 9-inch stars. You could have a few links going from here to here and put a couple stars in between so it looks like Starry Night kind of thing. Lots of different options, and that's what I wanted to sort of show you tonight, that these can be for anything. The ones I've seen out online mostly are, you know, little girl themes. I wanted to show you that we could do something more boy-centric with it as well, although this could be perfectly for a little girl. I hate stereotyping that way. But,
yeah, there have been plenty of female astronauts and male astronauts.
Absolutely. So don't limit yourself, but there's a lot of things you could dress this up. But it brings me to watch your budget. Okay, so what I was very prone to doing is when I quote something, I had recipes. Like, for example, this size, I told you it was my full marquee. It came with the 3 base, 1 jumbo, and 1 18-inch that I would write happy birthday and the kid's name on it. Okay, and I would do like little 5-inch clusters around. And that was X amount of dollars. Then if they wanted, like say they wanted the astronaut on there, I would add on. So I would have this or X starting at X amount of dollars. Know that recipe. Have it ingrained in your brain. And then in your work order, you have add an astronaut to the design. Watch you don't get caught up into the enemy of all artists. Oh, this would look so great if I add, if I just add this, it's going to be elevated so much. You have to watch those add-ons add up. And then soon, you're out of your profit margin, okay? You might have an amazing picture, but then you have to watch. That mom goes, oh, I got this for X amount of dollars from Looney Ballooney. And then someone else says, my friend got this for this amount of money. And you're like, oh yeah, but I put a lot of extras in that. Well, why can't you do that for my kid? So you have to watch how much extra you put in for your own sake, okay? We love to put in the extras, the little mores, the, oh my God, the starburst instead of the curlicues. Those cost more, okay? So think of it as giving yourself a budget of dollars of balloons for that particular size design. When you do up your balloon menu and have your price list done, that you can do in our Canva webinar coming up, second edition on February the 8th.
Also the pricing webinar.
And the pricing webinar.
On the 19th.
On the 19th. Learn your pricing. And then watch that you don't overdo it. You can have options for a bare bones one and then a deluxe one, like all the florists do, right? They have their standard, their deluxe, and then their super deluxe, right? That you can purchase. Make sure you have different price points for that. And then don't give it away without telling the client, okay, I wouldn't normally sell it for this much. I did extras just for my photo, but don't tell your friends how much you paid for it. Okay?
And of course, they're going to tell their friends how much they paid for it.
Of course, but at that point, you can say, well, I told her that was extras I did for my photo. I've got the photo now. That's not something I'm willing to do. But watch. It's a slippery slope, is what I'm telling you.
And you can't do this how I would like to do it. I like you, but I don't like them.
Randy picks favorites, guys.
Yeah. Every human does, but...
he had a PETA tax that was way above, if you know, you know, that he would...
pain in the butt.
Yes. I'm bad at that. My clients just hire me and I over-deliver. Okay, it feels good to over-deliver, but it doesn't feel good at the end of the month when you're balancing your books and all of a sudden you went, oh my God, I spent how much on balloons?
Where did they all go? Oh yeah, look at that picture.
Yeah, that is the fastest track to bankruptcy you could ever be on. So please be very, very careful with that. We all love to make it bigger and better and you know, because we do this because we love it. And we'd love to put a million big things in it, but then you can't get the money in your area for that. Okay?
They trust me to do what I want. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. To your detriment.
To your detriment.
You have to be really, really careful about that. Okay, guys? Because, you know, even if you're doing it just as a second job, as a hobby or whatever, you don't want your hobby to be costing you money at that point. You want it to be, and you're hurting the industry. You're hurting the other people that are doing it as a business.
Most of my hobbies cost me money.
I know. 4,200 one-man canoe. I understand that. But you know what I'm saying, okay? Keep the standards of the industry to keep friends within the industry, right? If you're out there lowballing, you're not going to make friends. And over-delivering, you're not going to make friends. Okay, and the clients will appreciate you and keep coming back, but that's because they're using you. Okay? That feeling gets old real quick. Okay?
The best clients we had were the ones, you charged me too little, here's a little bit more.
Yep. And that happened. That happened rarely, but I had a couple really good ones that would be like, oh my God, you're not charging enough for this. But they were they were city folk that had moved out to the country. And they were used to paying more. And then when they came out to where we were, they were shocked. And then they were like, you need to charge more. And I'm like, yes, but your neighbors won't pay more. So they tipped well.
Yeah.
Is what it came down to. So, but yes, just be careful. If you're going to show one on your website that's all decked out, make sure you that starting price is higher for that one. You can show another one that's a little more dressed down for our budget babes. And we love all price points. We really do. That they can choose and still give their kid an amazing birthday too, but one that's not going to hurt them paying rent that month. Okay? So you've got to think about all these.
Or hurt you for paying your rent that month.
Exactly. Right? So just watch your dollars and cents. Okay? Consider it like if you're on a grocery budget, you don't go out and buy filet mignon. Okay? Because then you got to cut back and you can't buy potatoes to go with it. So.
And spam's getting expensive.
Right. So just think of it that way. You have to stay within your budget on each design. And that's what I used to do. I would have my price list. I would get the order. Okay, they want a full marquee. They added the astronaut. I would paddle my happy butt downstairs. I had my work order. I had all my little to-go containers. I had my chalk marker. I'd write their name and the date on the outside of the to-go container. I'd pull from my inventory all the products. The astronaut would go in. The number would go in. I knew that I would need for a 12, 11-inch balloons, various colors, whatever color scheme there was. I would pull them from my buckets, put it in there. I'd need my 5-inchers, put it in there. My 18-incher, put it in there. Put the lid on it, put it on the shelf in date order. If I didn't have something that I needed, it went on a sheet that I had on a clipboard. Okay, I need to order 11-inch pastel blues, right? And then I would usually put the client's name beside it, so I knew that I had to go back and put some in. And it was a business practice every Monday, right, Randy? We would go down. Okay, we got to go pull orders, and we would do all of them. If I didn't, at first I was doing, as they came in. But then as we got busier, it was every Monday we would pull orders for the farther away. If it was a rush order, I'd go down and do it right away. Because then you have to rush and place an order with your supplier if you needed stuff.
Or send Randy down to Bargain Balloons, SKS.
Yeah,
Balloons
all of our suppliers.
Online.
We were incredibly lucky to live 45 minutes from Balloons Online, Bargain Balloons, and then a couple other Canadian-specific suppliers that we could go and shop in there. That is not a luxury that a lot of you have. So you have to plan. You have to start knowing in advance what you're going to need, what you're not going to need.
Elise, what is a go-to bucket?
So, to-go bucket. If you order Chinese food, the black bottoms and then they have the clear lids on them. I went to Sam's Club. What was it called? The Warehouse? Warehouse or something like that.
The Canadian Superstore.
Warehouse. Anyways.
Warehouse.
Even Uline has them. You order them in bulk. But if not, save your food to go containers. And anything that has a sealable lid. And I would pull it in there and put it. It's just a black bucket. You could use... No, the pink and white one, Randy.
Pink and white one.
We travel with our own Tupperware container.
Also...
in the lid. I need the lid for them.
Yes.
This would be ideal. Okay? This would be ideal. You put all your product in there, put the lid on it. I used a chalk pen thing that I got at the dollar store, and I would write Ramirez 12/28, the date on there. And then these would go on. I had the big black shelves. I put them on there in the chronological order. So that day I would go down and, okay, I got to make these orders today. It worked really well. Randy's dying to show me this, but
so over here they have, yogurt containers and sour cream containers. But, Balkan, old school.
Yeah, but that won't
anything
work for your
with a little.
That won't work for your folded numbers and stuff like that. So that's where it was something, the ones I used were a little shorter than this. But basically that, okay? You can see my hand, the size of it, because you can fit your numbers folded in there and everything. That was basically what I used.
Shanna uses a Ziploc bag.
You can?
I wish I could order Decomex balloons from somewhere else. Ruby Red is out of stock and I really need a bunch for a school order February 6th. I'm hoping they'll come back before them. Decomex is only sold out of bargain balloons. I have been deep diving into Decomex and where I have to put on our VPN just to go to the Decomex website.
They don't like that we're trying to look at them from Montenegro. So we have, for people that don't know what a VPN is, it's something that gives you an IP address. So basically your internet address in another country. So he puts it so that we're back on in Canada, and then all of a sudden we can get to the decomex.com website. So I don't know what the reasoning is behind that. If anybody knows, finds out.
I've been trying to deep dive for a while. Elise, I use those giant mixed nuts buckets.
Yep.
They're clear.
Those will work. Yep. Just start scrounging.
Shanna, At least I love those big buckets. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Use what you've got and be
the big, huge furikake ones.
They don't know what furikake is. In Hawaii, it was a snack. But even if you have a really big order, Costco big cheesy puffs.
Cheesy poofs.
Whatever you have got, start looking at it like, ooh, can I use that to store my orders in? Pull the orders and circling all the way back around. That will keep you to your budget a lot easier than if you're making it and you're like, oh, I need this, and oh, I'm going to put this in there. Because we're all like crazy that way. We want to make it beautiful.
Have you ever watched those YouTube videos with those professionally organized things that they buy? Who can afford half that stuff?
Hey, some of our clients do, Randy.
Yeah.
We didn't, but we had the big U-line with the buckets that were open on the top. Like, we had a pretty good setup.
We did industrial.
Yeah, we went more industrial because we were doing volume of orders every day. If I had to open those lids every day and pull out everything, it would drive me insane. So ours was a grab and go. It was an open top that I could just, one popped, I need to go get one. But yeah, so that's... Stay true to your budget to be a profitable business. And quit giving stuff away for free. If I can teach you anything, so I pride myself on being a very well-rounded teacher. There's some teachers out there that only teach garlands, and there's some people that only teach the business side, and there's some that only teach number stacks and everything. I like to think I give you a well-rounded with the business side experience thrown in there. So
well, you give TessTalks and TessTalks.
Yeah, who missed my U-Glue Dash technique from last week? Should we redo it for everyone?
You were supposed to film it.
I was supposed to film it and do it.
But then our life went,
a little crazy.
No electricity.
Okay, so last week someone was saying they have a really hard time getting the backing off of their U-Glue Dashes, right? And so my trick for that is, first of all, identify where the little flap is. Okay, and then fold your balloon across that flap. Okay, make a crease, and it's going to come up so much easier. It makes an air bubble underneath there that you can get it off first try every time. And it makes life so much easier. So just take and pinch your balloon to make a crease in the paper backing and just pull it off. So easy.
Yeah, and folks, I just learned that technique last week.
Well, I gotta keep you on your toes, don't I? My daughter used to hate that. Like, Mom, you couldn't have told me that 2 months ago?
Yeah, I mean...
Oops.
Sorry, not sorry.
For the character.
Character building struggle. Wow.
Yes. So, there we go. How are we doing? What have you got for questions for me this week, anyway?
All right, so...
Or is it shameless plug time?
It's probably shameless plug time, so let's go through that.
Schedule of upcoming events. I did a post, really, hopefully easy to read, schedule of things we've got coming up. We have had to reschedule the webinar we were supposed to have on Sunday, so the beautiful flower bouquet is still up if you want to. We're doing it this coming Sunday instead of last Sunday. We're just a week later. If you're still interested in that, you can still get a seat in that one.
Message us, because I have taken that down.
Oh, well, you should, message us. The 19th, I have my Pricing Your Designs webinar. There's a couple seats left in there. Please, if you are not confident in your pricing, this is the one for you. You get my spreadsheet of how I figure out pricing based on what products you're using, your overhead, all that other wonderful stuff. It's all built in there. It really is a must-have for anyone looking to do this as a business. And then on the 24th, we have our Canva that is now completely sold out. Thank you again, everybody, for 8 days we completely sold that one out. I was just flabbergasted, and we have a wait list. And so As of 6:30 tonight, it dropped live. We're having a second Canva tutorial or webinar on February the 8th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is a Sunday versus the 24th was a Saturday. We're trying to mix it up so people can get in there if they couldn't make the first one, if days of the week are an issue.
Mix and match.
The 25th, my birthday. We're having our next January.
Do that again.
I couldn't if you paid me. We are having our January birthday hangout with Tess and Randy. It's going to be on Zoom. If you find the posts out there in the world and you comment attending, I will send you the Zoom link so you can join us. It's just 2 hours of this kind of verbal diarrhea. Now, you can ask whatever questions you have. It's a very impersonal chat, but it's also to celebrate those of us that spend our lives dedicated to celebrating everybody else's birthdays. And we're going to have a little fun for our birthday.
Also, the people that get gypped for after Christmas birthdays.
Yeah, anyways, January is on my birthday. We're starting off. And please, if it's your birthday month, Emily Doss, I'm looking at you. Comment that it's your birthday, and we'll have a special shout out for everybody's birthday. It's not just mine. I know that. If you're a January baby like me, shout it out. Be proud. But it's just, make yourself a snack, bring a drink. It's laughing, having a good time, industry chat, questions, whatever you want. It's ask us anything.
Personal chat, you can ask us anything. We don't care. We'll tell you.
Then February 1st, Randy stands in front of the camera for a change. He has his 7-foot Linkaloon numbers. And with his webinar, you get all 10 numbers, the templates done out for you to follow. That is worth the price of admission alone because you can have those in your back pocket and recreate all the different numbers. We're going to be doing the number 1 in the webinar because Randy's number 1. Anyways.
And the the Randy Neat
is going to be a Randy technique, yeah.
It works for all the numbers. So
yes.
It'll basically be, this is how you make the one. This is how it all breaks down. And the sheet that we have it on tells you how many of each and what and where and how and why and
all of that, yeah. So he's going to be the one teaching it. I will be the cameraman that day, and always here for a good jab at Randy when the opportunity comes up. And then February the 8th is the new second date dropped for the Canva webinar. So if you missed it and couldn't get into the last one, this is your chance to get in and learn. It's specifically for balloon business. And with that, you get a balloon menu template that you will be able to work on modifying to your own personal color schemes and what you offer and all that sort of stuff. You can make it your own, but I will give you the templates to play with, and you get to own those for life. So value added, perceived value.
No, actual value added.
Added value. So that's what we got. And then, of course, we have the Wednesday lives. We are hopping this early in 2026.
And also, you can ask me about anything technological, websites, or like Sandra Byers did, which she's not on here. She has to go play guitar.
No.
Some sort of music.
Yeah.
Band.
It's band practice. I don't know what she plays.
I never asked.
Anyways, she had a big problem. She got hacked, and all of her socials, her Google, and everything got completely messed up.
Yeah.
Her and Randy, she booked a 1-hour one-on-one. It turned into 2.5 hours, I think.
Yeah.
Of them chatting. She said the next day, Randy became her new best friend. So he really helped her out trying to figure out how to untangle all that stuff. So if you find yourself struggling with setting up your social media, your website, you want some advice, you want him to do it for you, he will actually do that as well.
Deep dive into your socials and all that,
see how they're
and analytics, and see what's going on. Because
yes, you're signed up for the Canva.
Yeah, because her one page that she created was linked to a different website, and the suggestion was to a different guy or a different person in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And then it was
a mess. So they're working together to straighten that out. But he's your guy for that. He has the patience of a saint. Obviously, he's with me.
Maureen's here.
Hi, Maureen.
Oops, just got on. I'll watch the replay.
Do you have Sloan and Hayden there with you? I hope you guys are being good for Grandma and Papa. Hi. Auntie Tess says hi. But yes, shout outs to the grandkids everywhere. But yeah, so that's what we've got going on. Any questions, please let us know. Sempertex has a new color drop on Tuesday the 20th. Yes, I still don't know what it is. Me as an MVP, I'll find out the day before, but we're sworn to secrecy. We're not allowed to tell anybody until after they drop the color.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did everyone notice what the Pantone color of the year is? Boring.
Blah.
White. It's a shade of white. Boring. I hate that. White to me, it's beautiful and it is absolutely a color. But I would really rather someone that's dedicated to all these beautiful tones to actually have a tone.
Hey, how about this? Maybe they were just getting tired of 2025 and they wanted a clean slate, so they went.
2025 was purple, right? And,
white. With everything.
Clean slate, yeah. Wouldn't that be nice? But yeah, so on the January 25th, we might talk about some trends for the year and what we're going to do. I know I have earmarked a few that I want to focus on for the year, so we can talk about all that kind of stuff.
Hayden, Geo, and Sloan.
Oh, Hayden, Geo, and Sloan. Hi, guys. Mwah! From beautiful Montenegro. Ask Grandma to show you on the map where we are. But your grandma is a very nice person, and you're lucky to have her. I saw all the balloons she did for you guys. Weren't they awesome? Did you love them?
Tammy, I'm still struggling with my company name. What do you think of Hullaballoons?
I like that. For your area, that would go really well. I like that.
It's a hullaballoon.
Yeah.
Time?
Hullaballoon. That's like the hell of a good dip, right? I like that. Hullaballoons. It rolls off the tongue. It's cute. It's catchy. People would recognize it. 2 thumbs up for me. I really do like that. Your name is so important, guys. You've got to have identity to it. It's got to mean something to you. But it's got to be fun and memorable. Or classy and memorable, right? I've always said you have like 2 areas. Fun, catchy, memorable, or classy, sophisticated, feeling, emotional kind of thing that you can connect to. One of those is good. Either one you go, but just own it. Once you've made the decision, you've got to really stick with it. For us, Looney, Ballooney, once I said it, there was no going back. There was no going to something else.
Hullaballoons. Mm-hmm. Hullabaloo. No, like hullabaloo.
Oh, hullabaloo. Hullaballoons. That way you're writing it out. Okay. Do this 5 times. Answer the phone. Hello, thank you for calling. Hullaballoons. Hullaballoons. Like hello. Say it 5 times fast. If you can get them all out, then you're okay.
Shanna, will you give me some feedback on potential logos?
Absolutely.
Yeah, post them for feedback.
You can post it in the group or you can send it to me privately. Whichever you prefer would be great. Blondies.
More than just air.
Air.
I
like that. Okay, so this is a little... I know in the balloon industry, so many names have the word popped in it. But isn't popped what we're trying not to do? We don't want our balloons to pop. To me, that's a negative. Yeah. I understand.
Even if they pop, you really don't want to mention that word around the balloons.
To me, it's like, an ER saying it's quiet. You just don't do it, right? But I understand, and there are some very catchy ones out there. Just the way my crazy brain works, I'm like, ooh, don't say the P word.
Tammy, you've never heard of the word hullabaloo? Yeah.
Yeah. Hullabaloo, but then hullabaloo oons. Hullabaloo oons. It's almost like that double hullabaloo sound.
It's.
I like hullaballoons. Hullaballoons. I would do that. It's that extra O you've got in there that is tongue-tying me.
Yeah, because when I look at it, I want to say.
Always more fun with qualities. Cute.
Shanna.
Yeah, post them for the group, and we can vote on them. Always. You know, we have worked so very hard to create this community of amazing individuals, and you guys have been a major, major part in that, and we want to thank you so much. We did our year-end reflections there, and Randy and I are sort of doing one of these for creating such a great group, but really it's all about you guys. The support that we give. You look at some of these other groups, there's a lot of like infighting or snarky little comments. We never have that. And we're so proud of it. Thank you guys for being that way, because that's truly how Randy and I want this to go.
Oh, she spelled it wrong. There we go. Hullaballoons.
There you go. Okay.
Oh.
There you go. Yes. That's hullaballoons. Yes, I love it.
Yes, better, because
it was that extra little that was messing up my brain. But yeah, I like it.
So tired today.
I understand.
We feel your pain.
Yeah. How is life in Aurelia? There, Tammy? I think of you often, you and all my other friends up in the northern area.
The Great White, extremely cold right now north.
Yeah.
Although it's going to be, 20 some odd degrees in Jacksonville?
Yeah, we were just talking with Sandra Gibbs there. Sandra Gibbs. She says she's in Jacksonville, Florida, and it's going to be 28, 29 degrees coming up there. And I'm like, oh, okay, I feel better about being here.
That's like -2 in the Celsius scale.
Yeah.
That's just...
It's unheard of for Florida.
Yeah.
We haven't even got that here. We got as low as 0 degrees, so that's 32 Fahrenheit. It was the lowest we've gotten. So, yeah. I'll take my working outside with my little heater and a blanket around me.
Tammy, so much snow.
I'm sorry. I've been hearing it from my family. So much snow. My daughter said it was pouring rain yesterday, and then it turned to snow in Guelph. So that's no fun.
Yay, slush.
Randy is so missing doing the deliveries right now.
So missing it.
Not at all. Anyways, guys, okay, if there's no more questions, we're going to call it a night and take our happy little butts to bed. Happy big butts, I guess, in our case. But anyways.
Happy badonkadonks to bed.
Yes, we're getting punchy. At least I am.
I've been punchy all day. And every now and again been punched for some stupid stuff I said.
I've not hit you today. Yet.
There's still time. It's a new day.
Right, yes. Starting over. All right, everyone. We will see you back here next week for our early day. So it'll be 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will be back here for our next installment. Hope you liked today's little tutorial and it helped you on your journey of ballooning yourself. See you next week, guys. Bye for now.
Bye.